everybody, Cinema Sickness here with today's collection update. And today I ran out to my local Goodwill where I got myself 2 DVDs and 2 CD soundtracks, so let's take a look at everything I got. The first soundtrack that I came across for only 99 cents was the soundtrack to The Hottest State. Now this is actually kind of strange for me to come across this soundtrack, and that is because only about a month or so ago I bought this movie at my local Dollar Tree store for $1. Picked up that movie and a whole bunch of other movies as well. And this is the only movie I've got around to watching thus far. Thought it was great, really enjoyed it, but did I ever think I'd come across a soundtrack? Definitely not. This is not a soundtrack I see every day, so I was definitely excited to come across this one. Although the music on it, not necessarily the type of music that I listen to on a regular basis. It's a lot of indie rock music, which I have nothing wrong with indie rock music, but only certain bands, and a lot of bands on here I'm just not all that interested in. So all in all, I would say this is a mediocre soundtrack, but still really cool to come across this. And the second soundtrack I came across, again for only 99 cents, wasn't exactly a soundtrack, but this is definitely a CD I've been looking for many, many years. I've wanted this CD ever since it first came out in the late 90s. In fact, I remember, this is back in the days of Napster and stuff like that. I actually remember downloading a whole bunch of songs off this soundtrack because I liked them so much when they played them on Cartoon Network. And that was Powerpuff Girls, Heroes and Villains, music inspired by the Powerpuff Girls. And that is exactly what this is. It's a bunch of different bands, things like Devo, the Apples in Stereo, Show and Knife, Biss, the Bliss DOS, a lot of strange bands in here that I never even heard of. But regardless, it's a bunch of bands doing songs about the Powerpuff Girls, songs about Blossom, Buttercup, Bubbles, Mojo Jojo, you know, just doing great songs about the actual characters and about the show. And the songs are absolutely fantastic. Go Monkey Go by Devo, Signal in the Sky Let's Go by the Apples in Stereo, and Buttercup I'm a Supergirl by Show and Knife. Those 3 songs actually had videos that used to play on Cartoon Network back when shows like Powerpuff Girls were still being played all the time. And I remember the commercials would come on, you'd be watching the commercials and all of a sudden they'd be right about to come back from a break and they'd show one of the videos. And it would be absolutely fantastic. I would love it. I love hearing the music. A lot of times they'd have guys just in costumes battling. It was just so awesome, especially the Show and Knife song. Loved that song. That was the one that made me actually go on to Napster back in the day and download a bunch of the songs off the soundtrack because I really, really enjoyed that song. So like I said, this is a CD I've been wanting to get my hands on just for the longest time. Even before I collected movies, I wanted to have this one. So I was very excited to come across this, and for 99 cents, this was definitely a steal. Now onto the DVDs, and the first one I picked up for only $3 was Drive-Thru Records and DVD Volume 1. This is loaded with some great music from some fantastic bands, such as Alistair, Phoenix TX, Finch, Homegrown, The Movie Life, Newfound Glory, RX Bandits, Something Corporate, and The Starting Line. I'm a big fan of punk music, so of course, love all the bands on this DVD. Not only do we actually get music videos, we also have live footage, interviews, videos, and also some more bonus content. So this is a fantastic DVD. Can't wait to pop this one in, watch all the great videos, and just hear some great and fantastic music. And the last DVD I picked up, again for only $3, was Grand Hotel. Now, from what I've read in reviews, this is an absolutely fantastic film, and I have absolutely no doubt that it's going to be just from the lineup alone. Greta Garbo, John Barrymore, Joan Crawford, Wallace Berry, and Lionel Barrymore. This has got to be an absolutely fantastic movie, which, like I said from the reviews that I've read, it apparently is. And best of all, this is sold brand new, factory sealed, so for $3, this was an amazing find. So that's it for today's collection update. Definitely got some great titles today from my local Goodwill. Certainly looking forward to checking all those out. But mostly that Powerpuff Girls CD, that I'm very excited about. This is probably the first time in a very, very long time that I've been more excited about getting a CD soundtrack than I have actual movies. But like I said, I've wanted to get that CD in my collection since the late 90s when it came out. It's just something I've wanted to have for the longest time now. I've actually pretty much just completely forgotten about it over the years. You know, every now and then I'll hear the Show and Knife songs. I do still have it actually on my iPhone. It does come on every now and then. I do think about the CD, you know, every so often, but for the most part, I've kind of given up hope on ever actually finding it, or even finding it online. I can't even find it to download anywhere. But coming across it today for 99 cents was just an amazing, amazing deal and an amazing find. And I'm very excited to finally have it in my collection Again, it's just full of a bunch of great bands playing great music all about the Powerpuff Girls. How can you not love it? So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next collection update. See ya. And I have no doubt that it will be, just from the lineup alone. Greta Garbo...